Love it or hate it, there's no denying it. Durian is the king of fruits. It's big, it's bold, and yes, it smells like heaven to some, and like dirty old socks to others. But here is something you might not know. Most durians today are grown in monocrop deserts using chemical fertilizers, hormones, and pesticides to speed up production. Not on our farm. Down on Anarchy Farm, we grow durian the natural way, organically, and in harmony with nature, using permaculture principles. Today, I'll show you how we grow the king of fruits without harming the planet, what makes it so special, and why it tastes even better when grown the slow, sustainable way. Hello and welcome back to Thinglish Lifestyle. If you're new here, we share our journey living on a tropical farm in Thailand, growing food organically, building soil, and living more sustainably. Today, we're diving deep into the mighty durian, from planting to pollination, from soil health to the sweet reward at harvest time. If that sounds like your kind of thing, make sure you subscribe and ring that bell so you don't miss any of our future tropical fruit adventures. The king of fruits. Durian really is unlike anything else. Native to Southeast Asia, it's famous for its spiky shell, strong smell, and luxuriously creamy flesh. The flavor is out of this world. Imagine a mix of caramel, cream cheese, vanilla, and almonds, all wrapped up in one fruit. Thailand produces some of the world's finest durians, with varieties like Monthong, Chani, and Golden Pillow, or Kanyao, being the most sought after. But here's the catch. Because demand is so high, most commercial durian farms rely on chemical fertilizers, growth hormones, and pesticides to push yields and speed up fruiting. We don't. On our farm, we take a slower approach, growing organically using permaculture methods that build soil health and produce better-tasting fruit naturally. Fruit that we can safely eat. Why we grow organically. We believe food should nourish people and the planet. Chemical farming might give quick results, but over time, it poisons the soil, damages biodiversity, and makes trees dependent on artificial inputs. By growing organically, we create living soil that feeds our durian trees naturally. Healthy soil means healthy roots, stronger trees, and tastier fruit. And with permaculture, we design the orchard to be self-supporting. Everything works together. Our durians grow alongside other trees, pollinator plants, ground covers, and beneficial insects, all contributing to the ecosystem. Choosing the right varieties, we grow two main varieties here, Golden Pillow and Monthong. Golden Pillow, or Kanyao, is Thailand's most famous export. It has thick, creamy flesh, a mild aroma, and small seeds. It's the crowd pleaser. Monthong, on the other hand, produces bigger fruit with firmer, drier flesh and a rich, nutty sweetness. We grow both because they complement each other beautifully, and both respond well to organic care. While others chase uniform yields, we chase quality, complex flavors that only come from trees grown in living soil. Climate, soil, and site selection durian is a true tropical tree. It loves warmth, humidity, and consistent rainfall. Ideal temperatures range from 24 to 30 degrees Celsius, and it doesn't like cold feet or strong winds. On our farm, we plant durians on gentle mounds to keep their roots above any standing water. They like loamy, well-drained soil rich in organic matter. If you're growing durian, avoid heavy clay or compacted soil. The roots need air. We also plant nitrogen-fixing trees nearby, like Lyricidia and Leucaena, and we underplant with legumes and herbs. These improve soil fertility and attract beneficial insects. In short, the durian trees are part of a living community, not a monocrop. How we plant and mulch. When we plant a young durian, we dig a large, wide hole and fill it with compost, inoculated biochar, coconut husk, and native topsoil. Before planting, we soak the roots in a microbial solution, a natural inoculant full of beneficial bacteria and fungi. This helps protect against disease and improves nutrient uptake. Once it's in the ground, we mulch thickly using banana leaves, coconut husks, leaves, and wood chips. Mulch keeps the soil moist, prevents weeds, and feeds the microorganisms as it breaks down. We also use living mulch, plants like peanut grass, lemongrass, and comfrey that cover the soil, deter pests, and add nutrients naturally. And here's a little tip. Always keep a small gap between the mulch and the trunk to prevent rot. Feeding the soil, not the tree. This is the heart of organic durian growing. We feed the soil, not just the tree. Instead of chemical fertilizers, we use composted manure, worm castings, fermented plant juice, and compost teas made from local materials. Fish amino acids in seaweed extracts provide natural nitrogen and trace minerals, while leaf litter from nitrogen-fixing trees acts as free fertilizer. Every part of the system supports another. The trees feed the soil feeds the trees. Chemical-fed durians might look perfect on the outside, but they often taste flat. Ours, grown organically, develop deeper, more complex flavor profiles because the tree draws from a full spectrum of natural minerals and microbes. Pest control the permaculture way. Now, durian trees can attract a few pests, borers, aphids, mealybugs, and fruit rot if conditions get too wet. But instead of spraying chemicals, we let biodiversity do the work. We plant marigolds, Thai basil, and lemongrass around the trees to confuse pests and draw in beneficial insects. Frogs, lizards, and birds also play their part. They're our natural pest patrol. When needed, we spray neem oil, fermented garlic extract, or effective microorganisms, AM, to manage problems naturally. A strong, balanced ecosystem keeps most pests in check, and the trees rarely get sick. Pruning and watering. We prune our durians once or twice a year to open up the canopy and improve airflow. This helps prevent fungal disease and makes harvesting easier. We remove crossing branches, deadwood, and any suckers growing too close to the base. Watering is simple, deep, and consistent. Durian roots are shallow, so we never let them dry out completely, but we also avoid waterlogging. A thick layer of mulch helps keep moisture levels stable and mimics the forest floor environment durians naturally love. Flowering, pollination, and fruit set. Durian trees are patient. Grafted ones can start flowering in about 4 to 6 years, while seed-grown trees can take much longer. The flowers are magnificent, large, creamy white, and they bloom at night. They're pollinated by bats, moths, and small insects. That's why avoiding pesticides is crucial. Without pollinators, you won't get fruit. Once pollinated, the fruit takes about 3 to 4 months to mature. We don't force fruiting with hormones or pruning tricks. We let the trees decide how much they can handle naturally. It's slower, but far more sustainable, and it gives you a healthier, better flavored harvest. Harvesting and handling. You know your durian is ready when the stem begins to crack slightly, and that unmistakable aroma starts wafting through the orchard. We harvest early in the morning when the air is cool. Each fruit is cut carefully from the branch, never pulled or dropped, and we let it ripen naturally off the tree. No artificial ripening agents, no ethylene gas. The result? A durian that's smooth, creamy, and bursting with natural sweetness. The taste of organic durian. Durian has earned its royal title for good reason. The texture is like silky custard, and the flavor is rich, nutty, and layered. Hints of almond, vanilla, and sometimes even coffee or caramel. If you've only ever eaten commercial durian, an organic one will blow your mind. There's no chemical aftertaste, no harshness, just pure, creamy decadence. Permaculture in action. Our durian orchard isn't just about fruit, it's a complete ecosystem. We grow bananas, pineapples, and cacao between the trees. They provide shade, ground cover, and extra harvests. Chickens and geese roam freely, eating pests and fertilizing the soil. Every plant and animal has a job to do. Together, they create a system that gets stronger every year, No waste, no chemicals, just balance. So that, as our Durian Deep Dive, how we grow the king of fruits organically using permaculture principles. It's slower, it's harder, but it's absolutely worth it. The trees are healthier, the soil is richer, and the fruit tastes like royalty. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like, and don't forget to subscribe to Thinglish Lifestyle for more tropical fruit guides and farm updates. And I'd love to hear your thoughts. Have you ever tried organic durian? Could you taste the difference? Drop a comment below. I'd love to know. Until next time, happy growing and long live the king of fruits. Oh, and live a life less ordinary.